Seeing none, we'll go right to discussion of all the proposed budgets. I'm sorry? I do not.
I lost mine on the way. It's in my coat pocket. A pen. Oh wait, it's in my pocket. I found it.
All right, we'll start with the town. I have highlighted anything that's changed. There's not much. I don't know if you guys want to go line item by line item or if you just want to ask questions. You tell me.
How'd you highlight it? Mine's not highlighted.
Oh, did it not color? Okay, so we'll go over it. So
Well, I can just check them out.
the property tax is what we levy, $999, $972.85.
Okay.
Replacement taxes remain at $20,000. Miscellaneous income remains at $500. Insurance dividend refund remains at $3,000. Facility usage $500. Cemetery administration $1,500. GA administration $5,000, even though I think that's down. Is that what we have it as? Oh, no, it is. And interest from the county at 100. Any questions or comments on that revenues? No? Okay, compensation of township officers, no changes at all. Do you want to see his copy? I thought I made you one. I think I gave it to Mark. General administration, everything is the same. Moderator 150, deputy clerk 500, professional services 1,000, accounting services 7,500. Legal fees I took down 5,000 to 20,000. Professional improvement is the same. Equipment purchases went down from 10 to 5. Maintenance stayed the same at 20. Dues 13. Travel expense 500. Publishing 15. Utilities 15,000. The general insurance is at 10. Liability 6,000. Workman's comp 10. So the only changes there went down legal and equipment purchase. Any comments or questions on that section? Nothing? No? Supervisor's office administration is exactly the same. No changes at all.
Okay. That's easy.
Clerical staff is your daughter,
It is.
and what did she get, what did she make last year?
Why is that there? That's the road district. Hold on, I have it here somewhere. Where's my profit and loss? No profit, I want to move it down. She makes about 36 a year. I don't know why I don't have the, where's the profit and loss?
So is she full-time, she gets
She is
all the,
full-time.
all the benefits?
She gets IRF, that's it. She's on my insurance. Oh, here it is. Year to date is 23/6/2025.
So the health insurance line item in supervisor's office administration, that's your healthcare?
Nope. It's in anticipation of her not being there forever and having someone else there. We decided to leave it all there last year.
Okay.
Anything else? Is that a yes, or? You're nodding yes, oh, okay. All right, assessor's office. I'm sorry these didn't highlight, I didn't do color. So staff salaries went up to $254. Overtime stayed at 10. Professional services stayed at 85. I can't read these lines now. Professional improvement remained the same at 4,000. Equipment purchase remained the same at 4,000. Computer expense went from 23 to 25. Car expense went from 3 to 5,500. Dues stayed the same at 1,000. Travel expense stayed at 100. Office supplies stayed at 3. Postage stayed at 400. Printing stayed at 500. Publications went from 10,000 to 16,000. Maintenance stayed at 2,000. Telephone went up from 4,000 to 6,800. Health insurance stayed at 65. Unemployment went down from 18,600 to 6,000. Social Security stayed at 20. IRMF went down from 16 to 10,300. Miscellaneous expense stayed at 2,500. Contingency stayed at 5, and digital transfer stayed at 2,500. Any questions or comments?
What makes up publications and subscriptions?
That's the comps.
It's what?
That's the
The
service, the additional service
Oh,
that you
oh.
need.
Star,
Right.
that's what big hitter.
Oh, sorry.
More because that.
That makes sense. I didn't pay
Yeah.
attention that it was accessories. I thought-
Yeah, I had to see what
I'm like,
these
was
were.
this Lita's office? Why is yours going up so much? Got it.
Why was unemployment, why does it go down so far? Did we miss something last year that we didn't take advantage of, or?
Because we had it too high.
Yeah.
It's only on the first, now it's the 13,000. We had it at the full salary amount. We had amended it, but it got filed without the amendment.
Yeah. Is that the same thing with the IMRF?
IRMF, our rate went down. From 8 to 4 something. I would anticipate it's probably gonna go back up, but we can enjoy a year of it down. Anything else? I have a question for you, Mark.
Sure.
How are your cars? Do you wanna up that a little?
Well, I went
I
up
mean,
a
your
little
cars
bit
are
on that.
old. What if with cost of everything so high, what if your transmission goes on one of them?
Yeah, I mean, they all have pretty low mileage on them.
Okay,
I'm trying to let it ride.
okay. Anything else? No?
No.
Okay, Parks and Grounds, 1,000. Community relations, actually, we can lower that. Cause that was newsletters. We can drop that to at least, we could probably drop that to 5. I don't see us doing anything, the bulk of that was postage. So I'm gonna change that to 5. Mosquito abatement, 1,000, that's the same. Contingencies, the same at 10. Capital improvement stays at 100. And then I added future capital improvement because this building is starting to scare me. And I don't think we're prepared for it.
It's not a bad idea. It would go fast. Yeah, if it needs major repairs, that would go fast.
150,000.
No. Preparing,
How about 50 over the next 3 years?
do that.
I mean, that next, that
Is
next
the
100
parking lot
grand off.
already budgeted for or not?
I'm sorry,
Was the park, like redoing the parking?
parking lot is in capital improvements.
Okay. Not future,
No,
Right.
okay.
So we have 150,000 for next year, if we knock that 150 down to 50. And then, rather than abate 100, we ask for 100 less this year, right off the box.
I'm all right, but I don't really know
I
what's
just-
coming up, so.
I don't either. This building is in horrible shape.
I look at it as we have 150 to spend between the two buildings in the next year. Hopefully
I'm
we
looking at
hopefully
it
we
more
won't
as a
spend it.
reserve thing,
I understand.
rather than take out a bond if something was to go down.
Can we do it-
Abatement of 100,000 is $2.36 per household. Interest rates are way higher than that.
Well, we could split it, 275.
I say 50, but you guys choose whatever you wanna do. I mean, 150 between the two buildings is still a lot of money.
Did you get quotes on
We
that
can get-
parking lot or no? How much were they?
Well, just a partial one,
What do you
we
think?
talked about last month.
50 or something like that?
That's 150.
Over 3 years. I mean, hopefully we don't have to use it, but.
Well, that's the goal.
Right.
Well, but with the age of the building, I'm sure we'll use some of it.
Well, hopefully we won't need to.
We did the roof and the HVAC, right?
Pardon me?
The roof and the mechanical's done.
Yes.
I mean, just from the
Windows.
outside,
Windows
already
already
done.
done.
Yeah.
And when I look at a lot of these things like this, I mean, I asked the guys that provided you the units and the guys that did the roof, you know, what's the life expectancy of that? And then build it in, you know, for 7 years or 8 years or whatever else, start a fund for.
Well, that's
you know,
what I'd like to do. That's my goal here,
Yeah, but
to start a fund.
So that if you do have an emergency, you're
I'm
covered.
sorry?
So if you do have an emergency, you're covered.
Right. And I was gonna talk to George Roach about it and the proper way to set that up.
Yeah. Personnel.
I'm really deaf. Oh, well. So thoughts?
So do we wanna do 50 or do we wanna do 75?
I'm good with either.
Yeah.
zero, did you say? What did you say, either?
I'm good with either, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, the roof and, like Mark said, the roof and the mechanicals are done.
Yep.
50's fair.
Well, we can keep it at 50 and then if we need to up it, next budget, right? If something comes up. Or we deplete it for some unknown reason.
Okay. Anything else?
Does the road district have in reserves right now?
100,000.
There's no reason if we had a terrible tragedy, we couldn't ask them for a intergovernmental agreement loan, short term.
Okay.
Or maybe he doesn't spend as much and had more.
Anything else? So I'll cut that down to 50. And then the weed ordinance is the same. Any other comments on the town budget?
Was there any big spikes in there, added on somewhere else that we went past us? Because Mark's got 15, community relations, you got 15 going back there, you got 12.6 going back from unemployment compensation, and you have 5,700 going back from, where did I see it?
No, there weren't. Most of it were reductions.
The telephone thing went up, but I got surprised by AT&T. We renewed our contract in the assessor's office with them, and it was over $500 a month. So I'm working on switching over to voice over internet through Comcast, but it's still a work in progress.
Yeah, there's just a couple here and there where they went up a little bit.
Anything else, or should we move on to GA? GA? No changes.
Gee,
Hmm?
good, I'm good with that.
We will be abating the fall levy again this year. Still a very unsteady market. Unpredictable what's gonna happen. Comments, questions? Nothing?
I got it.
You got what?
I have nothing.
Okay. Let's move on to cemetery. There are no changes on the front page. We left, the sale of the lots is iffy always. And then on the second page, we knocked down cemetery improvements from 15 to 5. We have all the cemeteries but one surveyed. And we knocked down surveying markers from 22 to 5. And contingencies from 5 to 1,000. Otherwise, everything else is the same. Future projects are getting the data from the surveys onto a computer database. And that's gonna be our big, and a little bit, some landscaping work by the columbariums at both Prairie Grove and Holcomville will be our projects this year.
Did we have fence work or something we needed at one of them?
Yes. Ridgefield, the tree took it down.
Insurance, or we're just paying for it?
Insurance gave us money for it already. It's a small section, but there is a part that Bill's interested in getting that replaced as well, so. We'll look at it. I'm not guaranteeing it'll get done, but we'll see. It's hard to find a fence person these days. Any questions, comments? No?
Did you use the same landscaper again, you think, this year?
Absolutely. They do a phenomenal job. Finally don't get any calls. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's go to the road district. So on the first page, property tax, net property tax, replacement taxes. And again, replacement taxes are, I don't know why, but we are just getting a lot more. And I don't know how long it's gonna last. So we've left, across the board, we've left those all the same. You hear anything about those? Holy cow.
More frequent
Mm.
distributions.
Higher distributions, quite a bit. So he's got traffic fines down from 7,600 to 3,400. Street lighting reimbursement down 2,400 from 3,000. Bus fare remains at 50 and right-of-way permits stay at 6,000. Audit, McRide, and office expense under general administration remains the same. Non-dedicated road improvement. Why do I have that? I have that up 25,000. Oh yeah, it is new. I need to assign that a number. Everything else in that, street lighting right away and contingency remains the same.
So that 25,000 is new on there, or is it
Yeah.
change?
It looks like it's new.
Doesn't he have like 3 point some million coming from the county already for dwindling non-dedicated roads that are getting smaller every year?
He does. I think he's got a chunk of that. Looks like he's split between, road, he may have just added some to road, he's got some in PHR. Bridge and maintenance is down from 50 to 25. That is the only changes on that page. PHR, estimated revenues all remain the same. Administration, audit is the same. Health and dental is, up 102 from 90. Unemployment's the same. Road division, salaries is up 40,000. Professional services is up 55,000. Ice control is the same. Equipment rental is down 40,000. Maintenance and personnel is the same. Road improvement is down 190,000. Road striping is up 10,000. Gas and oil is up 50,000. And the IGA county roads is down 100,000. Equipment division, maintenance and purchase is the same, and payments is up 42. Building division, maintenance and facilities is the same. Recycling is down 4, utilities and contingencies are the same. Insurance fund, the liability insurance is down 2,000 and workman's comp is down 2,000. Social Security contingency is up 4,000. And then IRMF remains the same.
What is the net, general road and bridge fund compared to last year? This year it's 842,135.
I did not compare actual totals.
I'm just curious if he's moving money from permanent hard road and general road back and forth. Shell game we've all complained about. I'll look.
I just looked at the line
I'll
items.
look.
Any comments, questions?
I don't like the fact that we moved professional services up to 95,000. I mean, that's our McHenry County, or McHenry Township Road Commissioner Jim Condon getting paid by Nunda Township to do independent engineering design.
There's several engineers.
His name goes through monthly. I didn't look at this week's bills, but nothing I can do about it, I'm just gonna say what I wanna say.
Anything else? No? All right, then let's go to 6 and make a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. And we are a half hour early.